Scavenger SV-4 is what I would call the definition of an indie game. This is made by one guy. In fact, I can click on the credits. It was made by Derek Rule. It's probably how you pronounce that. And from what I can tell, he's like, besides a couple things like the music, I think, he made this entire game by himself, which is crazy. And when you have a game like that is just so personal. Oh my gosh, I just realized the credits are actually scrolling through everything that he did. This is a really cool game. It's technically, I think, a roguelite, about going to this planet that no one's ever been to before, and basically scavenging what you can off of it while trying to survive radiation and God knows what else. You start every run by generating a random character. Let's go ahead and generate a few times. And after a few times, indeed, we have you! Melinda Sullivan, good name. And their ship is called the Fortune. Wait, why is there no paint? There we go. Oh. Yeah, you can customize the ship. Not that it matters that much. Yeah, why not letting? And after that, we can begin the game. And we're in, just kind of suddenly. So, this is a game about basically just having an entire ship. It's a small ship, relatively. But you have this entire ship to yourself. In fact, if we go over here, right at the beginning, we can actually see our randomly generated story. Everyone of reasonable intellect, of course, knows that underlying the ridiculous conspiracy theories and utter nonsense believed by the average gullible fool, 6 alien artifacts are actually known by humanity to exist. The 6 are... What is this? This is a history lesson. I want to know about my character. The fools call me discredited, unreliable, untrustworthy source, okay. They close ranks against my papers, deny me publication, heap derision upon me. I can prove my persecution with evidence-driven scientific rigor. You can tell this person really liked English class. Let this log serve as the introduction to the most profound breakthrough of our time. Upon extensive study of these relics, I alone have come to understand their origin. My translation notes document my work in full detail, but I have grimly realized that merely being correct will not suffice by itself. I have liquidated every asset to my name. That sounds like a mistake. And taken out a number of frankly predatory loans to raise capital. I have purchased secondhand a salvage craft. Yeah, you sure have. And outfitted it for a historic expedition of significance, rivaling the journeys of Darwin and Cairning. When I return from the planet I know must exist with dozens of artifacts, the very fools who discredited my work, Cynthia Jackson, Isaiah Rourke, Vlad Kuznetsov, will be compelled to observe as history records my name, and not theirs. Alright, calm down. You're going to go grab some junk off of a planet. Calm down. The planet is here, as I predicted. I admit some measure of relief at this development. Now all that remains is to recover irrefutable, tangible evidence of my triumph. The planet is highly radioactive, slightly more so than I had predicted. I will be exposing myself to a serious quantity of radiation even at this distance. I don't have much time. I must begin my work immediately. First, let's play video games. They actually put a video game in this computer, which is an actual game in and of itself that I've never actually bothered playing. I think I'm already losing. Listen, I'm just gonna stand here and kill anything that gets in my way. Owie. Ow. 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 This might not be... I'm dead. Well, let's hope that's not foreshadowing for the actual game. So let's give you a little bit of a tour on this ship. So this is the quarters that we started in. It's very nice looking. I believe it's also a little bit randomly generated. I brought a hairbrush, because, you know, for hairbrushing things, in case, you know, the aliens want it. A painting of some, or a picture of some sorts anyway. Oh, by the way, it's 0G, that's why. I'm not just incredibly short, and also no clipping. Over here we got storage and the spacesuit that freaks me out every single time I come into this room because I forget about it. If we loop around over here, we have life support. This is where I can go if I need to monitor the ship's gas reserves. Hopefully I don't have to, ever. Over here in engineering, we have... what is this? This is where you can go to have a very loud computer. Oh my goodness. You can use it to override doors and stuff, check consumables. Most of this, I don't think actually matters. In the middle of the ship, which is accessible from most rooms, we have medical, where I can go here to do stuff. You'll see what it is later. In the cargo bay, we have that bad boy, a rover that we're going to send down to the planet shortly. Up here, we can also see what the rover has on it. I'm actually going to send the rover to the garage briefly. The garage is over there, but we'll get back to that later. Science labs, where we do science things. You'll see what that's for later. And finally, the bridge. And there she is, Planet Death. I call it Planet Death because, as you might remember from the thing of text, this planet is radiating huge amounts of radiation, which isn't so good. Also, I just remembered that it's not a good idea to keep doors open, because if something catastrophic would have happened, and like a hole happened or something, let's just say it wouldn't be super great for me. Okay, here's the garage with the rover in it. If I go to this screen, what happened here? Sometimes the computers can like glitch out with it. What is going on here? I haven't like done anything and my computer's already got a virus. Switching to graphic user mode. Okay, I don't know why that happened. Anyway, this is what the rover contains. It's both things that the rover can use and also its inventory. And we're going to be picking up stuff on the planet once we send the rover. So maybe we don't want to have all of these here. So what do we got? Most of these things are kind of necessary. However, I probably am not going to need the compass. I can uninstall that. I think that's good for now. I think I'll just take that also. I have 4 slots of inventory. Rover launch has began, and now we can actually watch it as it gets sucked out into space. Well, sucked very slowly out into space anyway. In fact, something that's kind of neat is if you go to the bridge quickly enough, you can actually establish communication link with the rover and watch it as it goes down to the planet. Oh, I think it's... yep, atmospheric re-entry. Planetfall in about 40 seconds. Oh yeah, while that's happening, so it'll be landing shortly. I should probably go back to talking about the radiation. Basically, every now and then, I'm gonna have to go back to the this med dock and have it check me out and get rid of as much radiation as possible. But it will never get rid of all of it. So very slowly, yeah, high radiation levels detected, and I can authorize treatment to get rid of that. Basically, just get that down as much as possible, but it can't bring it to 0. Yeah, patient nominal, no intervention needed. That's going to change very soon. I'm actually playing on the easy difficulty right now. All it does is it makes it to where you get radiation like slower than you do normally. That just means I can play the game longer, and I'm not just like, I don't get like screwed over right as something exciting happens. Because once you're at about 2,000, you basically have to leave, otherwise you would like die. Anyway, I think the rover's home. Or not home, but you get what I mean. And we have complete control over this. We can move it around. If I click on it, I can move the camera. Although it says turret, but we don't actually have any guns, so that might be a problem. Okay, let's observe our surroundings. So we have a hill over there. We have some spiky trees over there. And right here we have some sort of modern art. I'm not sure what the purpose of these for. Object nearby. Ooh, good. That means that if we just move over here, we can pick something up using our manipulator arms. Ooh. I wish I could see it, but oh well. And we've picked up one thing. 7-KL question my love. That's because we don't know what it is yet. We have to go back. Once we send the rover back up, we can go research it. Do we got anything in the trees? Oh my gosh. Oh, I think those trees are like electric-y or something. I can't tell. It's probably best if we just keep our distance from that. Ooh, I think I see something in the distance. The camera quality is very bad on purpose, so you're never quite sure what you're actually seeing. What even is that? It kind of looks like a dinosaur, almost. Oh my gosh, it's moving. Oh my gosh, it's moving. Okay, we're gonna back off from that. You're not always guaranteed to find living things. I don't know if that was actually living. It might just be a robot of some kind. I just realized that's a gun. Oh. I have a feeling we might be unwanted here. Ooh, another object. Good. Okay, we got 3 objects. I'd like to find a 4th one before we have to go. Power, as you can see, is going a little bit down, but that's not too big of an issue because we have an auxiliary generator. I can turn that on at any time to get it back up. The issue is that makes the temperature increase, so you have to watch that as well. Okay, I think I see some sort of sign of some sort. I have no idea what this is. Alright, that is the 4th item. That's our inventory full. So now let's go to some flat land that doesn't have anything above it to recall the drone so it can go back to the ship. Wonderful. And I'm gonna go do some medical things. I am just gonna say, by the way, I apologize that the frame rate's not the best. I respect the one-man developer thing quite a bit, but an issue with that is that the game doesn't look great, and also it kind of doesn't run that great either. I can excuse the graphics; they look fine. They communicate what they're doing. I have a much harder time excusing the poor frame rate, and the only way I've found a way to make it better is by decreasing the loading distance, which means that you can't see into the other rooms of your ship, which kind of ruins the whole point. Something I want to point out, by the way, is that I'm not an expert at this game. I like it a lot, but I haven't played it too much, which means I don't know what can actually happen. I have heard that that aliens can get onto your ship somehow. I don't know how, and I don't know what they look like, but I know they can, and that makes me very worried, because nothing else is supposed to be on this ship. So, yeah, being able to see into other rooms is very important. Okay, what I just did, by the way, was I transported all the unknown things to the science lab for the science team, aka me, to research it. So we do this by clicking on the research button, and that starts researching phase 1, and it goes through 3 phases. So we'll start by just researching 1 for now. And we have something mechanical. Initial research has determined this engineered object is predominantly mechanical in nature. The sample appears to be particularly complicated to study. I could tell because it's actually going kind of slow. As it goes to phase 2, it starts narrowing down what it could possibly be. Further research reveals this device appears to be an arrangement of equipment around a central launch tube. Additional research is necessary to determine the nature of projectile and capabilities of the system. Despite this research progress, sample remains difficult to analyze. Okay, so launcher means most likely it's going to be some sort of missile launcher or rocket launcher of some kind, which would be great. That means we can actually defend ourselves from turrets. Okay, while that's researching, we'll start work on the next one. Not all of them were researched at the same speed. This one's already moving much faster than that anyone ever did. This one is optical. That means that it could be something like a camera or something like that. Most likely, however, it's probably a laser, like a laser weapon of some kind. Although, you never know. It's already about to get to phase 3. That was much quicker than that one. Yeah, laser. There we go. I knew it. Okay, the launcher, I think, is about to be done. What do you know? It's a rocket launcher. Yep, that's rocket launcher, alright. Oh, what? How did this... Interesting. Did I research this already? How is that already... You know what? I'm not going to question it. Oh, and also the IR... Oh, infrared laser. Oh, okay. It's a damaging thing. Also, this is going to be a thermal thing of some kind. Flame projector. What does that mean? Huh, so what does it actually do? Is it like a... Did we just get a flamethrower? Is that what that is? So these things all have a price, which when we decide to leave this planet eventually, we basically are going to sell the stuff, get a bunch of money, and that determines the ending of the character. But for now, we can actually use these on the rover. So, I'm not sure exactly which ones I'm going to want, though. Generally I like the laser, so I'm going to put that in the garage. Flame projector, I don't know. That might be fun. I'll put that in the garage just in case. The rocket launcher, might come in useful later, but for now I'm going to just put in storage. And the radio receiver, I don't know. What are we doing with a radio receiver? Module relays radio signals as audio. I think that's some sort of hint as to how to, like, uncover the secrets of this planet, which I most likely will not be doing. Just in case, though, we'll put it in the garage anyway. Oh, you saw over there. You can actually see the ship moving things around. Why is this computer breaking so much? Okay. Remember the, engines room or whatever? Yeah, I have to go reboot the computer. Yeah, Rover Garage is offline. How about it not be offline? You'd never like to see your computer's just blue screen suddenly. In fact, that wasn't even a blue screen, that was just an error. I know they can blue screen. Last time I think it auto rebooted, that was very strange. Maybe there's already something on the ship. I hope not. Okay, it looks like our computer finally got its shit together. By the way, I just want to say the power controller is probably something I'm not going to need, so I'm going to take that off because there's no point. It literally just like shows me what's using up power, which I feel like I'll figure out when if I need to. Anyway, though, let's put the laser on because it's cool. And probably not going to need the flame projector right now, but I will go ahead and put the radio on, you know, just for shoots and googles. Ooh, that is a laser. Look at that. Let's go right in the barrel. Yep. Looks clean. Alright, cool. Oh, and there's the arms, which freak me out. They're weirdly human. Ooh, that kind of landed bad, but I think we're okay for the time being. Let's go and turn the laser on, you know, just in case. I can actually see it on there. What's it actually doing? Oh. Yep, it's a laser. Good to know. And the radio scares me a little bit, so I'm going to have it off. I'm noticing a lot of trees. There are a lot of trees here. And they don't provide any benefit to me, so why should I care about them? But it looks like we have something over here. Caution for terrain, yeah, I've noticed. Oh! I think that's a tree again. Also, that kind of looks like it might be a baddie. I'm gonna shoot it just in case. Oh! It's moving! Oh, I think it actually was a baddie. Well, I hope we weren't trying to go for peace, because that was never an option. At the very least, it did drop a thingy. So that's good to know. It benefits me even in death. Oh, it's not even damaged. Good. Okay, I'm at 3 items, which is my maximum inventory capacity. What does the radio have to say to us? Good to know. Alright, I'd like to get off this planet as soon as possible, but it's actually really bumpy, and we're getting shot at. We are being shot at. Oh, boy. What do you mean? What do you mean? Oh my gosh, it's shooting missiles. Uh-oh. I see it. I made visual. I think it's on fire. Oh my gosh. This has become a bullet hell. Oh my. It's not dying. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. I forgot about the power. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're not fine. We are not fine at all. Ow. Okay. Oh my gosh, how many health does this thing have? Am I just missing? What's going on here? I don't think I'm just that bad of a shot. Dude, this thing won't die. It won't stop shooting. Oh, there's a second one. There is a... Alright, you know what? Get out of there. We're just gonna let the rover do its thing. Oh boy, let me look at the damage done. Manipulator arms got hit a bit, the radio receiver got hit a little bit, and the research things got hit a little bit, which really sucks. That means they're gonna be harder to research. RIP. Alright, move you to the garage. While you're doing that, I'm going to... God dang it. Oh, we're fine. Windows OS is holding up for now. I just hope it's able to... Maybe... Do you think it's a coincidence that that happened as soon as we put stuff into the science lab? It's probably nothing. Oh, look what they've done to her. They've damaged the arms. That's no good. Luckily, we can repair it. And because it's a base item, that's a 100% chance to complete. The radio, on the other hand, is not as lucky. Success means it gets fixed. Failure means it doesn't get fixed. Catastrophic failure means it gets destroyed entirely. So, you know, try not to have that happen. Alright, what do we got on this thing? It is unknown. What do you mean it's unknown? How is it unknown? Preliminary structure is unavailable pending further analysis. we might have something of strong atomic.